Welcome back to our YouTube channel for capital financial planners and our training program for federal employees called RetFed. Today, we're going to be talking about Medicare again, specifically Medicare Part B. If you tuned into our last two videos on Medicare Part B, you're already going to have a really strong background in terms of what I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to be touching today specifically on how Medicare Part B, again, is accounted for in terms of income. And we're going to be talking about specifically what income, when it's being looked at. And we're going to talk to you about how you can correct some of the issues with that in terms of the 2-year look back that Medicare has and how you can appeal your premiums in that case. So again, my name's Neil Kane. I'm a certified financial planner that doubles up as a chartered federal employee benefits consultant. Been working with federal employees for 18 years and love doing it. So let's get right into it. Medicare. Medicare Part B is not cheap. We discussed this on our previous video. We talked about the different Medicare premiums, what comprises these Medicare premiums, and how federal employees land in a lot of times that second, third, fourth Medicare premium bracket. Today, we're going to talk about how you get tripped up into higher Medicare premium brackets actually right at the moment of retirement. Okay. That is because of a 2-year look back. Think about this, right? When we think about what is determining your Medicare premiums, it's these 7 items. Most of those deal with ordinary income, which would be no-brainers, but then additionally, it's capital gains. But if you look at that very first item under ordinary income, there's wages. So there's your wages affect, if you're working at all, are going to affect your Medicare premium. So tell me then, Neil, how does my wages affect my Medicare premium if I'm in retirement? That doesn't make sense. Well, there's a little rule in Medicare called the 2-year look back rule. And essentially, the Medicare will use your modified adjusted gross income reported on your IRS tax return from 2 years ago. So if that's the case and you are retiring now, they're going to look at your income from 2022. And of course, you will still have your wages as part of that income. So the majority, if not all, of federal employees will oftentimes see themselves in higher Medicare premiums right off the jump because their income is being grabbed from 2 years ago. So when you land in this scenario, because for the most part, every federal employee will, what you need to do is understand that you can appeal your Medicare premiums. You can appeal your first year's premium. You're going to need to do so. And you can do that using the SSA 44 form. Okay. This form allows you to select in step 1 that you had a work stoppage, right? You are going to put in the date of that work stoppage, which is your retirement. Then you're going to enter in this form the year that your income actually was affected by that. So if you stopped work on December 31st, 2023, then the reduction of your income came in 2024. That is what you're going to put here in step 2. Then the next step is it's going to ask you what your adjusted gross income will be for 2024. In this case, if you're in this year like we are right now, you're going to have to make an estimation. A good financial advisor can help you with that estimation, but if not, you're going to have to do that yourself. So you're going to have to take all those 7 forms of income that I showed you on the first slide, all the way from wages down to dividends, down to everything else. And again, wages shouldn't be there in the year after you retire. But if you've got capital gains, if you've got dividends, if you've got rental income, if you've got distributions from your retirement plan, pension, social, all of that needs to be in that number. Okay. There's no reductions or deductions that come off that number. They need the full amount. That's that adjusted gross income. Additionally, you'll add in any tax exempt interest that you have from any municipal bond funds or anything that you might have like that. Usually that's not the case. So from there, you'll be selecting your tax filing status, and that's the meat of the work on that SSA 44 form. If you have issues with your SSA 44 form, you'd like some help or some clarity, that's what we're here for. We're here to walk you through all of these issues as federal employees entering in retirement. There are additional issues that we can cover for you as well. You have the ability to scan this QR code that gives you access to our staff for a one-on-one meeting for you to discuss some of these things that are bothering you or holding you up or keeping you up at night. So again, we thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please